Hi there, crafty peeps. Enis here from Papercrafting with Enis, and I'm on today to do something a little bit different. So you probably know by now that I haven't been doing a whole lot of paper crafting since the beginning of the year, and you know what? That's okay. Obviously I needed a little bit of a break, and I have done some things, but not a whole lot, and I have done a lot of beadwork using products from the Happy Crafter shop. But what I've mainly been doing to stay creative is diamond painting. So before I get into this, I do want to shout out to the hashtag Dazzling with Diamond Painting 26, and I have seen a few videos out there. I know there are a number of ladies who participate, but Alma Tyser from Alma Tyser here on YouTube frequently uses that hashtag, and so I thought I would use it since I'm going to be showing some diamond painting today. And I think occasionally Diana from Diana Loves Color uses that hashtag as well, so I thought I would just throw that in there and give them a shout out. So I have been doing diamond painting, and I don't really have a place to hang or place the diamond paintings around so I can enjoy them after doing them. So I did go to Temu and I picked up a couple of these display books. This one here is an A4 size and it has 30 pockets. The pages are a thin clear plastic. They have an opening at the top, and you just slide your diamond paintings inside to keep them nice and neat and protected. So I did pick up this one here. And then I got this rather large folio one here. This is pretty big. I don't know. Well, let me measure. That other one was A4. This one looks like it's 12 by, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 inches. Okay, so you can fit a pretty good sized diamond painting in here. And I'm not sure how many pages are in here, but it looks like quite a few. And they both have these nice plastic covers, and this one actually has a little elastic and a button so you can close it up and keep your stuff nice and neat. And it has a nice little handle here so you can grab it and go. So those are the storage containers I picked up. Let me put those aside. And now I'm going to start bringing in my diamond painting. So like I said, I have been doing a lot of diamond painting. I have found that it's kind of like the perfect thing for me to do when I just want to sit and maybe listen to TV or listen to YouTube videos and do some what I'm calling mindless crafting, okay? I'm still being creative, but I don't have to spend my time in my craft room. I just felt like I needed a break to do something else. So, yep, diamond painting it is. So this one here, I actually did probably a year ago. And Diana from Diana Loves Colors was co-hosting a challenge, and I said I would participate in it. So this is the diamond painting I did then, and it is a phoenix. And eventually I'm going to do a little frame on this and give it to my grandson. And then recently, all the rest of these I've done within the last several weeks, January and February, okay? Here's another, I guess it's like a phoenix or maybe a dragon, I'm not sure. But this one, I really like this one because of the colors in it. And these, by the way, these smaller ones, these are a 6x6 actual diamond painting. The size of the canvas itself, I always get my ruler upside down. The size of the canvas itself is 8x8, but the picture is a 6x6, so that's pretty cool. And then there's this all over kitty collage, and this one is probably my least favorite out of the bunch. I don't know, I guess I was expecting it to look like something else, and I don't really care for the colors in here, for cats anyway. But anyway, it was fun to do. I enjoyed it. And then I have this one. And by the way, I have had all of these in my stash for well over a year. Picked them up on Temu for $1, $2, $3 maybe. And I thought I would enjoy doing them. And I actually did. So that was fun. So I do like this kitty one with the butterfly. With the black background, that's kind of cool. And then I have a number of bird canvases here. Here is a hummingbird. And by the way, all of these canvases here are all using round drills. I don't have any square drilled canvases. My sister Lisa has one she's going to gift to me, and it has squares, but I will get that the next time I go to her house, which actually was supposed to be today, but she wasn't feeling well, so we're going to cancel and do it another time. And then I've got this hummingbird. Pretty cool. This one's got some florals in the background. And then I have these two birds, and in a winter scene, they look like they're on a berry bush. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. Sorry, it looked like a drill was popping out. Then I have this hummingbird, and this one is on a stained glass window, so that's pretty cool looking. Very cool. And then this one, love this one because I'm a sunflower girl. Absolutely beautiful. Look how these shimmer and shine. And for a couple of bucks, super fun, okay? So those are all the 6x6s that I have done. And then I have this one, which is, let's see here, this is a 6 by, well, it says 6 by 9 3/4, but I think it's supposed to be 6 by 10. I don't know if it's because the glue extended out to the 10. I'm not sure, but this one is pretty cool. I love bees, so I really enjoyed doing this one. Very cool. And then I have two of this. These are 30 by 30, so they're 10 by 10s, and I did measure these already, so these do measure 10 by 10. Here's another phoenix, and this is absolutely stunning. I love this one. In this one, I actually swapped out some of the regular drills and I put in some, I always have trouble saying this word, Swarovski crystals. I don't know. Anyway, I added those in a couple of places that looked like they needed some sparkle. So I'll give you a little bit of a close-up. You can see those sparkly gemmies there. So pretty. And then this one. Look at this one. Now this one is different than the others that I did. This one has a printed background and you don't place drills over the entire canvas. You only place them where the symbols are. So this one is done all in crystals and in some pearls. So I'm going to give you a close-up of that. Look how pretty that is. Just stunning. And you'll see how it looks 3D. It's actually not. It's actually flat except for the crystals. But the way they have this printed with the shading that goes around, it looks like it's popped up off the canvas. So that's really cool. Another one from Temu. Okay, now the next one I'm going to show you is actually the last one that I have right now that's finished. And this one came from a D-stash from Diana, who is Diana Loves Colors. And look at this stunning cat. This is all in crystals and pearls. It's a very large canvas. This one is, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 by 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe 19. Let me measure that again. We've got 12. It looks like 19 and a half. But look at how gorgeous this is. I'm going to give you a close-up of that. This is also a printed canvas. So you've got the image in the background and you're basically just decorating the image. The other ones, I'm covering the entire canvas with drills. So let me shrink this down a little bit so you can see almost the whole thing. Look at how pretty that is. So, so pretty. So anyway, that is the last one I have completed, and I am currently working on another one from Feelook Art. And if you remember, back in December, I was showing one that they sent me to do a review, and it was a beautiful Christmas wreath with a cat in the middle that kind of looked like Kiki. They shipped it to me for free, and they have sent me another one to do another reveal. And that reveal is going to be coming up probably around the 22nd or 23rd. I forget which day they want them posted. So that one will be coming out, and I'm working on that right now, and I cannot wait to share it with you. It is so, so cute. And they are running a promotion, or I don't know if the promotion has started or not, but I'll talk about that in the video when I show the unboxing. I'm going to complete it, and I am going to frame it and give it to my daughter-in-law to hang in my granddaughter's bedroom. It is going to be perfect, so I can't wait to share that. But this is what I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed seeing all these gorgeous diamond paintings. It has been a fun break from paper crafting. I've really enjoyed it. And honestly, I would say if you haven't done this before and you want to try, if you'd like to give it a go and it's something you can sit and do mindlessly, you're going to love doing it. And I would suggest starting out with something small like this and going from there. And if you're not hooked, put it aside and you don't have to worry about it. A couple bucks on Temu. So thanks a lot for stopping by. Thank you for watching and catching this video. I hope you enjoyed all of the diamond paintings I've been working on, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later, crafty peeps. Bye.